What's going on, guys? I got some big updates for you. It is December 2023, and I feel like I am entering a new chapter, both life and business wise. So I'm currently in beautiful Sayulita, Mexico. Look at that view. Look at that view. Doing a little surf and work type of trip. I'll be here for like 2 weeks, and then going back to the States to see family. Gonna go to Panama, gonna go to Costa Rica, and then probably go back to Colombia. But what I really want to talk about in this video is kind of this new chapter that I'm entering, and really dive into personal branding. So I'm gonna be relaunching my personal brand. I'm gonna start to make more content, more behind the scenes stuff. I want to go super raw, super authentic videos, stuff like this where it's just me straight up talking to the camera. I want to get into in this video why I stopped making content, why that both served me really well and it also actually hurt me. We'll get into a little bit of the Brands Meet Creators setup, and why I'm choosing YouTube out of all platforms to really kick off the personal brand. But let's start this off with why I stopped making content about a year ago and why I really want to get back into it. So a few years back, I started making content on TikTok, right? That's kind of how I originally blew up. That's how Brands Meet Creators and everything started. It all stemmed from me just getting onto video, talking to a camera like this, just talking marketing, creator economy, content, everything. That's how Brands Meet Creators really got started. That's how I blew things up. That's how I got the company to where it is today. And then about maybe like a little over a year ago, I really pulled back on making content, right? If you look at my TikTok account, I used to make like 3 videos a day. And then I kind of stopped. Like I think right now I make like 3 or 4 a month. And the reason why I stopped is because I had this belief, right? This kind of limiting belief that both it served me really well and it's also limited me. And now I've kind of seen past it. But I had this thought that a company that has kind of one creator as the face is not a real business, right? I had this like limiting belief that I didn't want to be just the face of Brands Meet Creators, and this company needed to run completely on its own without me. I needed to be more in the shadows. Like I wanted people to come into the Brands Meet Creators ecosystem and not even know who I was. And now that thought has served me a ton, because right now the way that Brands Meet Creators is structured, it's kind of like a self-fulfilling ecosystem. Like it really doesn't need me to make content for it to thrive. Right now, most of our traffic comes from word of mouth, right? It comes from people talking about our brand, because what we've built with the platform, it's so cool and it's so powerful that people use it. They go make money from the platform. The platform's completely free. They tell other people about it. They make content about it. It helps that our whole audience is content creators because, they do something that they like. They find something that they like. They can make content about it. I'll probably make some other videos really going in depth into like our ecosystem and how I think about Brands Meet Creators as a company. But yeah, I went through this thought process for a while, that just thinking that like I can't be the one that makes content for the company, right? I can't be the face. I can't be the one that's just driving everything. And that these kind of like guru type businesses that I didn't want anything to do with them. I didn't want to be the face of the company. I didn't want to be basically the only one that's like driving traffic for us. And so that served me quite well in ways. So yeah, kind of stopped making content, really pulled off, and the company was still thriving, right? We were still getting traffic. We were still getting new clients. We were still getting new people into our ecosystem, and it didn't revolve around me making content. But I think I went a little bit too far with it. It's great that now the company's set up that it doesn't need me to make content. However, having a face and having me talk about the company more, having me really, project the vision out there is so important. And it's something that I'm now ready to like step back into. And so I'm going to be making more content more kind of like, yeah, stuff like this. Also some like thought leadership type content in the creator economy space. And also making content for brands meet creators, and then also me, right? So what I want to do on this channel in particular is make more of the behind the scenes content, right? Like how I'm growing the business, what I'm doing on a week to week basis, things that I'm going to, like sharing stuff that is almost like too much. Like, wow, he's sharing way too much here. That's where I want to take this to. And I want to make the content that I would have liked to consume like a couple years ago, right? Like the people that I look up to in this space, I want to make the content that I wish that they made, right? Like not the like super polished, like here's how to do XYZ, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I probably won't really make videos like that. Maybe I will. We'll see. But I want to just make super raw, super behind the scenes, how we're doing. I might even start to share some revenue numbers and everything. But that's where I'm going with this channel, at least. I'm going to try to do weekly updates. Maybe every Sunday is when I'll film. And it's also going to be for me, right? So I used to film every Sunday, just a video. It was like a video journal, basically. And it was just a way for me to just like get my thoughts out there. And then every few months I would go back and I would watch every single one of those videos. And it's just like super powerful to see that progression, to see what you've been thinking over time. So I'm also going to use this as something for myself, you know, that I can go back and I can watch. And then the last reason why I really want to just kick this off again, this personal brand, is just to document the process. Like I feel like I've stopped doing that completely. I've been more building in quiet almost. And I just want to showcase, you know, exactly what I'm doing, exactly how I'm going through the steps, the process, and really just start to build in public again. So you can expect a bunch of these rant style videos coming soon to this channel. And let me know what type of stuff you guys want to see. I am thinking about doing a ton of behind the scenes. I'll probably make a couple videos on like exactly what I'm doing with Brands Meet Creators, what the vision is, where we're at revenue wise, what's the business model, what's the long-term plan. Hopefully I'll get a couple more videos done while I am staying in this beautiful little beach town. But yeah, I am about to go eat lunch, go get a little surf session, and then I might film another one of these tonight. Appreciate you guys watching. See you guys later.